Hi guys. So today I wanted to share a little bit more of this book with you. It's called The Visual Dictionary of the Universe. Okay, so I'm just going to read a couple things more about the universe since it's hard to cover it in our Zoom meeting sometimes. So this is the picture of the universe. And it says the universe contains everything that exists, from the tiniest subatomic particles to the galactic superclusters. Nobody knows how big the universe is, but astronomers estimate that it contains about 100 billion galaxies. And we are only one of those galaxies. And do you remember the name of our galaxy? It's called the Milky Way galaxy. Okay? So, a galaxy is a huge mass of stars, nebula, and interstellar material. So that's everything that our Milky Way galaxy is made of. Okay? And here's a picture of the Milky Way galaxy. That's our galaxy. The Milky Way is the name given to the faint band of light that stretches across the night sky. The light comes from stars and nebula in our galaxy known as the Milky Way galaxy or simply as the galaxy. It is shaped like a spiral with a dense central bulge that is encircled by four arms spiraling outward and surrounded by a less dense halo. So you can see by the faint glowing light. So it looks like a Milky Way. That's how we got our name. All right. So these that Caroline liked are the nebula and star clusters. So again, the clusters are just groups of stars. Okay? A nebula is a cloud of dust and gas inside a galaxy. Nebula become visible if the gas glows or if the cloud reflects starlight or obscures light from more distant objects. Emission nebula shine because their gas emits light when it is stimulated by radiation from hot, young stars. So, this is called Orion Nebula, this big one here. This one is called Trifid Nebula. See, there's like a little pink in there, a little blue. This is the Horsehead Nebula. That's an interesting one there. And then we have the Helix Nebula and the Vela Supernova. Look at all those cool colors. That's what they look like up close. We obviously can't see them up close, but these are pictures. So let's move on. So stars. Stars. We love stars. Stars are bodies of hot, glowing gas that are born in nebula. They vary enormously in size, mass, and temperature. So we could have little teeny tiny ones or we could have big ones. But they all look small from where we are when we look up in the sky, right? So there's all different sizes. We don't need to talk about the magnitude or the so we call the big ones, the big stars, red giants. And then the little ones are called white dwarfs. So dwarf means small. So that's why our dwarf planet, Pluto, might not really be a planet. So our big one is a red giant, and our little one, a white dwarf. Those are the two different kinds of stars. So those are more about small stars, massive stars, neutrons. Okay, and here's our solar system. So again, I just want to show you some of the planets again. So this one right here is the sun. That's the sun. That's up in the sky right now. That's shining light that makes it daylight. That's our sun, and it's a ball of hot gas. So the solar system consists of a central star called the sun. It's the biggest star, and the bodies that orbit it. So even though the sun is up in the sky right now and it looks really big, it's just a star. It's not another planet, it's a star. The solar system also contains interplanetary gas and dust. Most of the planets fall into two groups: for small rocky planets near the sun and 4 planets further out that we call gas giants. So, the 4 planets, rocky planets that are near the sun, are Mercury, right here, Venus, Earth, Mars, and that's it. Those are the 4 rocky planets, and those are the ones that are closest to the sun. Then we have our gas giants, which is Jupiter, Saturn, Uranus, and Neptune, and remember, questionably, Pluto, all the way at this end over here, this little teeny tiny one. And those are our planets. And they all orbit in a circle. They all move in a circle, just like we are moving. So this is the sun up close. It's very, very hot. Like fire. And then it goes into all our planets here. So I'll just show you Earth. Here's our Earth. See? So we're made up of mostly water, which is why it's blue. And then up here, it said, okay, the Earth is the 3rd planet from the sun, the largest and densest rocky planet, and the only planet known to support life. The Earth's interior is rock and metal, is typically a rocky planet, but its crust is unusual, consisting of separate plates that slowly move relative towards each other. Okay. So that's what our Earth looks like from space. See? Mostly blue, because we got lots of water. Oh, and then our moon. We love the moon. The moon is the Earth's only natural satellite. It is relatively large for a moon, with a diameter of 2,155 miles. The moon takes the same time to rotate its axis as it takes to orbit the Earth. And this is our moon. This is how we see the moon in the sky at night sometimes when it's a full moon. Otherwise, there's different shapes moons that we see. That's our moon. We got Mars, Jupiter, Uranus, Neptune, and Pluto. And then we have our asteroids and comets and meteoroids. Look at that picture. That one's cool. Color enhanced image of Halley's Comet. That one is Halley's Comet. And observing space. And then we have our planets in order. So we're pretending the sun is here just like I drew before. We have Mercury, Venus, Earth, that's us, Mars, Jupiter, who's huge, Saturn, who's huge, Uranus and Neptune, we'll say medium, and little teeny tiny Pluto over there. And those are our planets. So, in a little bit, I am going to send you guys a video, and I'm going to create our solar system. And then you guys are going to create your solar system with whatever planets, whatever stars. We could do 2 suns, 3 moons, 2 planets, aliens, monsters, whatever you want. All right? Enjoy.